everyone, welcome back to Ginatopia. Today on Throwback Thursday, I am using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette, and also I promised that I would do a look with my top 10 favorite palettes. And this is a collab with Lisa Jacquez also. And here is the beautiful Miss Bella. Let me feel like baby. Oh, look at this beautiful, beautiful baby. Yes, this beautiful, beautiful baby. I know you all miss her when you don't see her in the videos. So, she was sitting right here. So let me put her back. Let me put her back. There's my black fuzzy microphone. Yes, she's so beautiful. Mommy loves her so much. Baby, you want treats? You've already had a bunch in the kitchen this morning. But let me give you some more. You like them in the bedroom too. Alright, let's just get started with the look. Now, I know this palette has been around like forever. It is the OG of Too Faced. But it is still like one of my favorite just simple go-to palettes. And so Lisa wanted to do a collab with 3 of my favorite palettes. So for the next Thursday and the following Thursday, Lisa and I are going to be doing collabs. Next Thursday, we'll be using the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. And I can't remember what the third collab is. I'll have to check and let you know. But anyway, Lisa is a sweetheart. I will link her video down below in her channel, and you will really enjoy her channel. So there I have primed my eyelids. Here is what the palette looks like. I have an older version of it. It still has a little plastic paper in it that gives me the names. But you've all seen it. If you've not, you've been under a rock. But you know, we all live under a rock sometimes. So no big deal. But let's just get a brush here and go into that cream color shade on the top, which is called Creme Brulee, and set my eyeshadow. But yeah, I live under a rock sometimes, so I don't judge. Sometimes living under a rock is a good thing. As you can see, my sinuses are still giving me a fit. This is just a really a good basic palette, and it smells so good. You can't beat the smell on this palette. I'll go ahead and pull you all up here in just a second, so you can see what I'm doing just a little bit better. I think you need a closer view of my scary face. Now, boo! Alright, now I'm going to go into... I hate not having the names on my palette. I should write them in with a little marker or something. Let's see what that shade is. It's called... Let's see. Oh, I can't see. If this is one of my colors, it is called what's wrong with my little thing here? I can't see. I can't figure it out. Anyway, I'm going into this shade right here. Maybe it's because I don't have my glasses on that I can't see. And I'm going to put this as my transition color. It's terrible being blind. And you know, this palette is so easily duped now, and there are so many dupes of it. So if you don't have it, you could still get this eye look. This is a perfect transition shade. I have used the heck out of this color. I thought I liked the semi-sweet more than I liked the original chocolate bar until I got to using them again, and then I realized I really do think I like the original chocolate bar better. That blue really throws me off in that semi-sweet. I think if I dug it out of the bar, out of the palette, I'd be more pleased with it. The blue just throws me off. Now I'm going to go into the third shade over. That shade right there. And I'm going to put that in my crease. And down in the V. And I think I'll do a halo eye today. I think that's what I'll do. I'll do a halo eye. What you doing over there, baby bear? What you doing, Bells? Bells is in Bear's box. So funny to see that big cat in that little bitty box. Cats are so funny. People that don't like cats have never really been around cats and don't know their personalities. My husband had never really been around cats much and didn't know their personalities. When we got married, I had 9. I had a cat that I had taken in from one of the lots at work, and she was pregnant. Call them lot lizards. You don't know what a lot lizard is. Well, I call my cats lot lizards. Because I've rescued them from the lots. Bella is so possessive, but I've had several cats from the B-Dot lots, and Sadie looked like she was like a big mountain lion. That cat was huge. I've never seen a cat that big before, and her jaw was broke, and one tooth stuck up in the roof of her mouth, and the other tooth stuck up in the side of her face, and she couldn't meow. When she meowed, it sounded like a bark, but she was the sweetest thing, and she loved to ride. I used to take her with me everywhere I went. I loved those Sadie. But unfortunately, that was the downfall of Sadie, because Sadie got into a neighbor's company's vehicle and rode off with them. And I never got Sadie back, and that broke my heart, because I loved Sadie. Unfortunately, there are so many stray cats in the world, and cats in animal shelters that are euthanized. If you have an animal, dog or cat, you need to have them spayed and neutered, and not add to the population problem. Because it's so sad, all those little animals out there, they're sometimes just tossed out with no home, just to starve to death. And so many times they don't find a home, and they do starve to death, and it's so sad. The poor little bear, her throat was slit, and she had puncture wounds all over her body, and didn't think she was going to make it. I originally named her Ozzy after the guy who gave her to me, and his last name was Osborne, so I call her Ozzy Twilight Bear. Now I'm going to go into this shimmer shade right here, which is the second shade over. She's my baby bear, and I'm going to go in the center of my lid. Bella can be a problem child, but it's because she don't want Mommy and Daddy leaving home. She wants us to stay home with her. She was a pretty good girl when Daddy was laid off and home with her all the time, or when I'm off with one of my surgeries. She's a pretty good girl. But now when we go back to work or something, she don't like it so much. She wants us home with her. Don't you, baby? Don't you, baby bells? Don't you, baby bells? They're just like children. And when you don't have children, you treat them like children. Oh, this palette smells so good. I've had people say, well, it tastes like chocolate too. Well, I have never tasted my palette. Now I think I will take a small pencil brush, and I think I will go into that deep chocolate shade up here in the corner and darken the outside edges up there just a little tiny bit. Just for a little kicks and giggles. Move here, Gina. I hear you, Lynn. You don't have to do this. I just wanted a little bit of darkness out there in the corner. I've used this palette more since I did the purple look with it and rediscovered this palette. As you can see, I'm getting some fallout because I get fallout with every palette because I'm a messy eyeshadow applier. That is the reason I apply my eyeshadow last. And that's just me. So, don't feel bad if you get fallout and have to do your eyeshadow last too. We're all not perfect like these beauty gurus who can apply their eyeshadow and their makeup looks perfect. I don't know how they do it. I wished I could learn to do that. Maybe someday. I think I need just a little bit more light on this eye over here. I have bought 3 of these palettes. One for me and one for my niece Sarah, one for my niece Melanie when they first came out. Now I'm going to take a makeup wipe and clean underneath my eyes. They were up here playing with my makeup one day and they fell in love with the palettes. So, the first one I gave to Sarah, then I reordered myself one. Then Melanie was up here and she loved it. And I'm like, go ahead and take it. I'll order me another one. So this is the 3rd one. I'll never hit pan because I keep giving them away. Now let me put just a little bit more of that first cream shade underneath my brows. Now it's mascara time. Yes. There it is. The Big Monsieur by Lancome. I am loving on this mascara. did it on a Try It Tuesday and told you all how much I loved it. Y'all know I'm a one coat girl, and look what one coat does. Excuse me. This is my one coat mascara, girls. And guys, I love it. It is beautiful. Beautiful. Simple eye, glam lashes. I think I need just a little bit more dark on this eye over here. Over here, I think I need just a little bit more. Now let's put on my eye cream from Juice Beauty. Still seeing commercials on TV for this, and I think if you log on to their website you can get like 20% off of that product, and I really like Juice Beauty products. Now, primer. I am using the Professional primer. I've got 2 little sample tubes, and I'm trying to use those up. I'm just trying to use up a bunch of small stuff. Excellent primer. Excellent primer. If you've got large pores, this is an excellent, excellent primer. I can't recommend it enough. It's going to be a bad allergy day, and I am taking my allergy medicine twice a day. Still having a fit. I touched my my eye mascara onto my lid, so let me touch that up. No matter what I do that. Let me see if I can flake it off. Yeah, sometimes if you let it dry, you can flake it off. Yeah, it pretty much flaked off. So, let's see. My Ride or Die Holy Grail Foundation, the Revlon 24-Hour Color Stay. I am using the color 180 right now. Love this foundation. I have used so many foundations. I've got a couple that I need to show you on a Try It Tuesday on, but this foundation is just one I keep going back to and back to and back to because it just performs well for me. And like I said before, I have turned some people onto it and they love it. They won't use anything else. And I'm glad to know that I can help people out and turn them on to something they really like. Because several of the makeup gurus on here, beauty gurus on here, have turned me on to products that I really like. And some of the smaller YouTubers on here have really turned me on to products that I love. And it's all about helping each other out. Now, some of these women on here use stuff that are so outrageously expensive that there's no way I could afford to use it. $300 face creams. I can't afford stuff like that. You know. Yeah, I have a few expensive items just because I got them on sale, you know. And a lot of these beauty gurus, they get stuff sent to them, you know. Thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of stuff every month. So, you know. And that's good for them. But we can't afford to go out and buy all this stuff that they get. All this expensive stuff. So, I try to keep it economical. We all like a little luxury in our life, but when it gets down to it, we all live on a budget. And if you don't, send me your leftovers. Okay. Oh, allergies. Allergies. Tag on it. Now I'm going to take that pencil brush and I'm going to go into that third shade over, and I'm going to go underneath my eyes now that I've got a foundation on. I need to make sure it's nice and smooth underneath there. Sometimes I do like to use my finger because your finger heat melts that foundation and eye cream and stuff into your skin. I love that look of eyeshadow underneath your eye, but my eyes are so sensitive that I have such a hard time doing it. Does anybody else have a hard time doing that? Comment down below and let me know. It's just my eyes are so sensitive. You see some of them just... And I'm like, how do you do that? I'm so jealous. Now I'm going to take a softer brush and I'm going to go into that first shade and just kind of blend it out a little bit. Now I'll put just a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes. Let's see. I think for my contour, I'll go into my Tarte Park Avenue Princess. I got Bella hair on my lips. And contour just very slightly. Underneath my jaw. Down my saggy chin. Such a pretty pretty bronzer. And now for blush, let's see. I think I will use Feisty by Tarte. I love those Amazonian clay blushes. One swipe down the nose for just a little bit of color. And I want to use I think I'll use Uptown Mauve. Nope, one shade I need. Something that is in my purse, so let me just use a L'Oreal 18 lipstick. Just going to go with a coral, but it's in my purse. So that is my face for the day. I really wanted really pretty coral lips, but I'll put coral lips on when I get to work. Here is my collab with Lisa Jacquez using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette on a Throwback Thursday. If you like my video, please subscribe. If you like my channel, give me a subscribe, give me a thumbs up and a share. And be sure to share the love, not the hate. And loving on the Chocolate Bar Palette. I know it's a throwback, but it's Throwback Thursday.